What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. The stock market implodes as Eidl, PPP, and RRF hang in the balance. It is Monday, September the 20th, 2021. Please do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, hashtag Eidl in the comments below, and yes, in case you haven't done so already, please follow me on Twitter at TrySmallBiz. That's TrySmallBiz. Username is SmallBiz Inc., where I'm fighting every single day, ladies and gentlemen, and night, to help get you and your family the money that you deserve. All right, the Dow Jones Industrials is down 1,000 points as we speak, in large part to what's going on over in China. How long is it going to last? How much lower are we going to go? And are we ever, ladies and gentlemen, going to get you 10 grand regardless of size, location, or credit score? And if you are a restaurateur, one of the 177,000 that were stiffed when the SBA ran out of money many, many months ago, what's in it for you? So ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. I just wanted to check in and say, hello, I hope you're doing all right. I want everybody to listen to me and listen to me carefully. I spent half my life on Wall Street as a broker, and while I am not perfect, I've taken my share of losses, especially in the last few months. Last year, and you can go over to LinkedIn, hashtag stocks with Jason, I was up over 800%. Let me say that again. Over 30 trades that are bookmarked without being edited, I was up 800%. And yes, I've taken it on the nose with NXTD and MOTS, among a few others, but I know how to make money, so listen to me carefully. The stock market is not beginning a bear market. September is the worst month of the year on record. There's a number of reasons for that. There's also something called the 3-day rule. When you get a massive gap down, as we have in the markets across the board, you're generally going to get a second and a third day. Now, it doesn't have to be successive days, but you're going to get 3 waves down. What I see us doing right here is going right back to the June lows. And just to keep it simple, that's around 33,000 on the Dow. So right now we're at 33,751. We could easily go down another 700 points in the Dow. So let's say 3 or 4% across the board is very possible over the course of the next couple of weeks. However, when you're only 1 year into an expansion, so think 2010, where we had a hiccup then, as well as in 2011, before we were off to the races and quadrupled our money. When you're only a year into a major expansion and they're about to issue trillions and trillions of dollars, this is temporary. So if you're a buyer of stock, continue to stay the course in your IRA and your 401k. If you're a trader, in addition to investing like myself, you've got cash on the sidelines, hopefully, and you're starting to nibble. You get real aggressive. I'm a small cap guy, so follow the ETF known as IWM. Idiot, William, Mary, currently 214.50. When we get down to 211, 212, which is a quadruple bottom, back and even prior to the June lows, because the IWM's gone sideways now for 7 months, you start buying stock. I'm not going to tell you to load the boat, but over the course of the next couple of weeks, you're going to want to start buying stock, because we're going to bottom out, in my opinion, in the next 2.5 to 3 weeks, and you're going to have your traditional fourth quarter rally, which could be rather significant. And by the way, if you're into crypto, and I also own a stock that I'm buying right now, here's a tip. I haven't given one out. I did the other day on Twitter. ANY, Alan Nancy Yellow. You can buy it right now at 5.5. Could it go lower? Of course it could. But this is about to become the largest carbon negative Bitcoin miner in the world. It's run by the former CFO of Riot, RIOT. That was a $3 stock about a year ago. It ended up going to, I think, 70. It's currently around $30 a share. They're going to be the largest in the world if this merger, which goes through with 3D Sphere, that's the name of the company, and they get the 200,000 or thereabouts miners, let's say by the summer of next year, this could easily be a multi-bagger. So if you're comfortable with risk, Buy a little ANY, Allen Nancy Yellow, at 5.5. Just a little bit. If it goes lower, buy some more. I'm in it real heavy, just under $6 a share. So with that being said, what's going on with the SBA? I have just retweeted something I want you guys to pay attention to, because there's not a ton of information, but the SBA keeps pushing us to a number of sources to help you get your loan, to get through reconsideration and solve any problem that you have before the end of the year when the Eidl program is supposed to run out. So go to my Twitter wall. I can't pin it because I didn't share it originally, but I'm not going to post anything for a few more hours. And if I do, just scroll down. You'll see a number of green check marks on this post. You can get free counseling and training at these following locations. This is Twitter now. At Alan Sam Bob Nancy, Alan Sam Bob David Charlie. I'll put this in the top comment of YouTube as well. That is America's SBDC. It is the America's Small Business Development Center Network. That's what it stands for. There are, in fact, 950 locations in the country. I checked them out. So that's just like what they also list as resource number 2, your score.org, SCORE.org. Get a counselor in your area. Many of them used to work for the SBA. Some of you have written in the comments, Jason, I followed your advice. I got a hold of a score counselor. They used to work at the SBA and they got me funded like that. Folks, the squeaky wheel's going to get the oil. And like we say in sales, you got to have a multi-channel approach. You got to call every Monday and Thursday or Tuesday and Friday to the SBA. Make them document your account. Try to get a hold of a supervisor. You got to get your senators to send you a privacy release form. You send an email, you call them up, you tell them your situation very simply and briefly with your account number. They send you a limited power of attorney. It's called a privacy release form. That can cut your wait times in half. But again, on Twitter, ASBDC, there's 950 of those centers. There's over 300 locations for a score mentor chapters, but every state, including Georgia, where I live, has multiple locations. There's also 100 Allen William Bob Charlie _USA. And what that is the Women's Business Centers of America, AWBC. So if you're a woman and you're struggling to get through reconsideration, you want your grant, assuming you're in low income or any problem there in between, reach out to AWBC. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put this in the pinned top comment, a link to this post. The moral of the story is this. If you guys read the quotes that we have or the comments on the last several videos, there's a shit ton of people getting funded. Our video views keep going down and other channels are totally getting the fuck out of EIDL business because everyone's getting funded. Now there's still tens of thousands, maybe even a couple 100,000 that have not gotten funded. But ladies and gentlemen, they did another $7 billion and change last week. There are enormous amounts of people that have watched me over the last 7 months that have gotten their money and left. And I can't blame them. They've got a business to run. They've got a family to save. But if you're still here, you can't sit back and watch. You can't sit back and just do nothing but bitch and complain. You got to call them. You got to get privacy release forms. Reach out to ASBDC, score.org, AWBC. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't panic in this sell-off. It's almost over. Always remember that I love each and every one of you. And wow, in under 9 minutes, including a stock tip, and don't go heavy. Thanks for watching. Oh, always remember that I love you.